Hello, everyone. This is Taryn. I'm the Managing Director for Future Building Nursing Prep Center. And today I am back with you guys with the latest video on 5th June, which is related to CLPNA update. So this is the update from Alberta about the licensed practical nurses or registered practical nurses. So nowadays, what they have done is they have given us a tremendous and very interesting news that they have opened another pathway for LPNs where if you do all your paperwork in time, you can even get all your assessment done within 20 days. Isn't it amazing? So I am here to share that video with you guys about CLPNA update from Alberta. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and also share this video with your friends. So I'm going to share the screen with you guys and explain you what they have told us. Okay, so I hope you guys can see my screen here. So guys, in this one, you can see that earlier we only had one option, which was to apply through NNAS, and NNAS would take anywhere from 8 to 10 months. And you guys know that once you get the report, then you have to apply to Alberta or any province where you want to become a licensed practical nurse, or we call it sometimes registered practical nurse in different provinces. But here on my screen, you guys can have a look at it that College of Licensed Practical Nurses of Alberta has announced another pathway on 5th June, and it says that now internationally educated nurses can directly apply to CLPNA. And for that, what they need is if you have done any education credentials means from anywhere like VES, IQAS. So I'm going to stop sharing here and I'll share the screen with you guys and I'll show you that which documents they are kind of now accepting for internationally educated nurses. Like if you have report from those, now it's not mandatory for you to have the report from NNAS, but if you guys have report from Comparative Education Services, from International Credential Assessment Services of Canada, World Education Services, IQAS, International Credential Evaluation Services from British Columbia Institute of Technology. If you have any of those reports, you guys can directly apply to CLPNA, right? Apart from that, what CLPNA wants from you guys is the general, like, the general things or the basic requirements, what we talk about, your criminal check, your registration, where you were registered as a nurse before in your back home countries. They need that. Plus, they need your identification documents, right? So those are the pretty general and basic requirements that basically any organization would request for. So I'm going to share my screen back here with you guys. And then you can see here that you guys would need, as I told you, verification of registration. Then you guys would need identification, criminal check, and then 1,000 hours self-declaration, which you need is like within the last 4 years, if you have worked 1,000 hours anywhere, like which is even from back home, then you can, as I said, actively apply for this registration. And then successful completion of jurisprudence. You guys know jurisprudence exam is the exam where they ask about laws, regulations, ethics, and stuff like which is common. Like you have to give it for every province where you want to work as a nurse, plus the English language proficiency. So for English proficiency, what do we need? So I'm gonna again share that document with you guys in detail because we're making this video to help you guys so that you have every inch of an information which is required to become, as I said, LPN as fast as possible. So that's what the job of Future Building Nursing Prep Center is. Like we want to make your life like super duper easy. So guys, for English requirement here, if you guys can see my screen, CLPNA would accept two of the language benchmark exams. Number one is the CELBAN, and you guys can see in that you need listening 9, reading 8, writing 7, speaking 8, and they also accept IELTS exam in which you need listening 7, reading 6.5, writing 6.5, and speaking 7. So if you have the score, you can also submit that document. And in total timing, what they're saying is if they receive all these documents, within 20 days, you can get the approval on your application. So once your application is approved, means you get the temporary license also to work as a registered practical nurse in Alberta. In the meantime, of course, you have to write your CPNRE exam to get the full license, but still they're giving you that an opportunity that you can work on a temporary license while you're preparing for your CPNRE exam. I want to sort out another doubt here because sometimes students they phone us and they say, "Oh, I don't have a latest like work experience is not there, like within the 4 years. What are my options? So what they have said is, if you pull the document out from them, from CLPNA website, so they say if you have not worked in the last 10 years, or it's been 10 years you haven't worked, then you can also get your this work experience approved by giving OSCE exam, which is objective structure clinical examination, right? So then in those cases, they will get you in touch with a touchstone, and then it's kind of like a practical exam where you go, and examine the patient. They set up the stations for you guys, right? And if you can approve, or if you can show your credibility in those OSCE exams, so then you can also meet your work experience by passing the OSCE exam, right? So I would just say this is a wonderful, fantastic news, because I know there were like many channels and pathways which were open for the registered nurses nowadays. Like, it was easier to become registered nurse, but there are some students who still want to, sometimes they just want to do the LPN because, it's kind of like a little bit exam is easier as compared to NCLEX. Or some people, they want to work on their foundations first. So they want to become as a registered practical nurse first, and then followed by registered nurses. So I would just say this is a fantastic news for all those people who are aiming to become licensed practical nurses ASAP. But if you guys need any more information, you can visit us on our website, www.fenpc.com, or we are available on every social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and you can call us at 306-316-0411. If you are reaching out to us from different country, make sure you add +1, which is the country code. I hope this video was helpful and it explained you the whole pathway. And I also want to clarify that you can still apply to Alberta through NNAS. That is still applicable. That pathway hasn't gone anywhere, but that's a longer version of it, right? But if you want the shorter version, this is a beautiful, fantastic update from 5th June, 2023. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for all the latest videos and nursing updates by FENPC.